This is a short tutorial on setting up the Pega Process Extender for Salesforce Lightning. The Pega Extender for Salesforce is a bundle of web components that uses Pega DX-APIs that enables you to run Pega cases natively inside your Salesforce application. Implement the Pega Extender for Salesforce is easy. These are the steps that I'm going to go over in this video. Let's get started. Step 1, we're going to download the Pega Salesforce Lightning web component and the sample application from Pega Marketplace. We are going to Google for Pega Marketplace. In the Marketplace, we're going to search for Salesforce. And then we're going to download the Process Extender for Salesforce Lightning and click the download. Then we're going to open the folder. We're going to extract the file. And here's the file fully extracted. Within the package, we have the sample app, we have the documentations, and this is a web component, and we're also going to extract that. And let's go take a look at the web component, and there's a README file. We're going to try to open that and take a quick look. The README file has all the instruction that is outlined in this video. In step 2, we're going to install the Cable Connect sample application to our Pega server. We are logged into our Pega server. We're going to select Application, select Import, choose a file. So we're going to select the wrap file from our drive and hit Next. Now it's importing the files. And our sample Cable Connect app is installed. We're going to go ahead and test our Cable Connect app to make sure it's working. Create a new case, service, with some test information. In this step, we're going to register for Salesforce development environment. We're going to go to our README file again. We're going to click on the link that will take us to the Trailhead setup site. The Trailhead site has a lot of good information to learn about Salesforce DX. We're going to go to the link and click on the setup guide. Will take us to the setup guide. We're going to select the Development Edition organization to register for our account. We're going to fill in the information to register for a development environment. And we'll click on Sign Me Up. You're going to get an email to verify your email is correct. We'll click Verification. And then we'll prompt you to change your password. You now have a Salesforce test environment. In step 4, we're going to download and install the Salesforce DX CLI. We're back to the Trailhead page. We're going to scroll down to the CLI section and select our operating system. And we'll start the download. We're then going to open the file to execute the installation. Once the install is complete, we're going to open our command prompt window and we're going to run the command sfdx to make sure the install is working properly. In step 5, we're going to download and install the Visual Studio Code and the Salesforce extension pack. In the README file, we're going to click on the Trailhead Quick Start link. We're going to click the setup for Visual Studio Code, and then click on the Download Visual Studio, and proceed to install for your operating system environment. After the install complete, we're going to launch a Visual Studio Code, and then we're going to go to the extension icon, then search for Salesforce, and we're going to install the Salesforce extension pack by clicking it. In step 6, we're going to configure the Pega Salesforce Lightning Web Component endpoint. We're going to open the README file and look at the instruction. We've got to update two files, the trusted site XML file and the remote site setting XML file. I'm going to go ahead to the directory. I'm going to update the trusted site XML. We're going to change the endpoint URL to our Pega server URL. I'm going to do the same for the remote site XML file. Change the URL to our Pega server. And then go ahead and save the changes. In step 7, we're going to deploy the Pega Salesforce Lightning Web Component to the Salesforce development environment. In Visual Studio, we're going to enter a hotkey Ctrl-Shift-P. We're going to select Authorize and Auth to log into our Salesforce instance. After you're logged in, you want to go back and make sure in the output that you logged in successfully by looking at the exit code, making sure it's 0. Next, you want to highlight the Force app directory, right mouse, and you want to select the deploy source to all. Right now, it's deploying the source code to your Salesforce instance. When it's complete, you want to make sure your exit code is 0, that it ran successfully. In step 8, we're going to configure and test the Cable Connect application within Salesforce. First, we're going to log in to a Salesforce instance. We're going to select the app launcher, select service, and then we're going to click on the gear sign to set up and select the edit page. And we're going to scroll down and go to the custom component. You see these are the Pega component. We're going to drag the create work to the upper corner. And then we're going to provide the connection property. We're going to modify the URLs to point to our server. And then we're going to provide the user ID password credential. Save it. Then we're going to drag the My Assignment over, modify the URL pointing to our server, select Basic for authentication, and provide the user and password credential. Then we're going to save it. Go ahead and activate. We're going to refresh our screen. We're going to test our sample application by clicking the plus icon. As you can see, the UI layout is identical to the native portal. This means there's no separate UI code to maintain on the Salesforce interface. Any Pega application UI change is updated instantly. I hope this short tutorial was helpful. Thank you for watching.